The next market structure we have is oligopoly, a very, very large seller or group of sellers. That is an oligopoly. If you see here, we have GM, Chrysler, and Ford. Okay, these are big brands that make vehicles. Okay, it's going to be very, very hard for you to come out and make a new vehicle or new manufacturer of vehicles because they're already so long into the game. How can you compete, right? One very rare thing happened within these last couple of years. Tesla came out, and that's a very big deal. But you know, Elon Musk is a very, very powerful and rich man, and it was not easy, and he's still trying to build his way up into the car manufacturing business. But he is thriving. But again, it's going to be hard to get equaled out to these companies. All right. So right here, you see difficult to enter the market. It's just like cereal. You have 3 major cereal brands. Do I know those brands? No. I know one is General Mills, one is Kellogg's, and I forgot the third. But you have 3 big ones. And usually, if you're going to buy a well-known cereal, it's going to be from those brands. You go to Walmart, you'll see some knockoff brands that sometimes taste just as good. Just food for thought. Differentiated products. So GM is going to make a different vehicle from Chrysler. Chrysler is going to make a different vehicle from Ford. They all have their positives, they all have their negatives. All right, but Ford is going to say built strong. GM is going to have their own saying, and Chrysler is going to be more of a budgeted but try to be fancy brand. Right? They all try to produce their own products and be specific to their own consumers. Because me, I'm a Chevy man. Why am I a Chevy man? I don't know, but I love buying Chevys. And they found a way, whether it's when I was younger or when I was an adult, they found a way to latch me onto Chevys, and now they're going to continue to get my money. I'm going to continue to buy Chevy vehicles. Okay. Some advertising. So these companies use some advertising, but they've been in the game for so long, everybody is going to know them whether they like it or not, because they have free advertisements. If you drive on the road right now, you're going to see a GM, you're going to see a Chrysler, and you're going to see a Ford. That's just the way it is. All right. So again, an oligopoly is big, a big seller, but it's a small group of sellers. So it's going to be 3 to 4 sellers, but they're all big companies. Another example of that would be AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint. If you didn't know, these 4 are now just 3 because Sprint and T-Mobile joined with each other. But this is another perfect example that you guys will probably relate more to. It is a small group of big sellers, aka big companies. Okay, in an oligopoly, a group of smaller firms, usually 2 or more, control the market. So it's safe to say that they control the market of cell phone service, right? Because even when it comes to Cricket, Boost, Metro, all those companies are brother or sister companies under these brands. Okay, so even though you may believe that Cricket is its own company, which it is still under one of these. Okay, so they still are controlling the market. However, none of them can keep the others from having significant influence in the industry, and they may sell products that are slightly different. So T-Mobile can't truly differentiate from Sprint that much, right? They might tell you, well, our 5G is the fastest in the world, while the other one says our 5G is the fastest in the nation. Who's going to decide who's the fastest? We don't know. They're usually similar. It all just depends on the location you are. So my phone, which is well, no, I'm with Verizon now, but it works well in my room. But my same phone doesn't work well in the freshman center, right? And somebody might have Sprint, and their phone works perfectly fine in the freshman center, but in my room, it has no signal. So they could try their best to market, and convince you that they are different. But in the end of the day, they are very similar, and they're all successful big companies trying to get control over the market. But again, oligopoly, a group of smaller firms that usually 2 or more control the market. But I say it is a group of big companies, just a small group of them. And that is oligopoly. So now we're going to move on to the 4th and last one, but we're going to break it up into a couple pieces. Don't worry, I'm trying to go fast, but trying to educate you at the same time. A monopoly, not him, not this game, but they share the same name. You see why we rap so much, huh? But a monopoly refers to when a company and its products offering dominate one sector of the industry. Dominate, meaning they have no competition. They run everything. It's kind of like me in my classroom. I run my classroom, right? None of you guys run it. I run my classroom. A monopoly, all right? A company that runs its whole market. Now we have different types of monopolies that I'm going to go into right now. I lied to you. We're not going to go into it right now, maybe the next slide. But only one seller of a particular product. No close substitutes. So it's not even saying no substitutes. No close substitutes. Nobody comes near. All right? That is a monopoly. Sets its own market prices, almost impossible to enter the market. It sets its own prices. Why? Because I am the only one that offers this product. So you, even demand and supply, doesn't matter. I own this product. You won't get this product from anybody but me. So I'm going to set the price. And whether you like it or not, that's going to be the price. You don't have to buy it. I believe that my product is so rare and so important that somebody's going to buy it. So I really don't care about your opinion. Okay? It's almost impossible to enter the market. I am making complete profits with no competition. So when competition tries to come and enter the market, I'm going to do whatever I can to stop them. I'm going to make it the strongest barrier possible because I don't want you to affect my profits. Go find another business. Okay? Now we're going to break down